Ставить никому не строил. Нашли шестинку, решил, начальник коллектива Йосиф Мемина, Йокона, Нокона, Полина, одна из вас, Рахами, Мишна, Барахат, Ной, Мэлэ, Хэвис, Току, Мишна, до машины, стикла, алюминиум, детям, Рега, Веду, Эви, Анку, Мегера, Корейство, Маху, Солишу, Мегера, Стакер, Штабель, Снагер, Снива, Мегера, Ямейн, Барахат, Ной, Шейгрема, Кния, Зейдем, Алца, Диком, Лактилем, Алпледа, Твиста, Фрейгем, Виагера, Цедека, Муна, Рохама, Одной, Дагейна, Вистейнто, Картофель, Хода, Вейткен, Вишенко, Веем, Зефил, Тахейна, Мохин, Лейном, Кнемеш, Силахова, Тохну, Барахат, Ной, Мишна, Михла, Платадикем, Шалайм, Брахмин, Точи, Вестишками, Сейка, Пашер, Дебарты, Виките, Давле, Бамагеру, Витейка, Вехи, Давлеется, Футурами, Миним, Винанейм, Барахат, Ной, Гейна, Иерусалим, Север, Давле, Бамагеру, Смех, Карни, Трумби, Состеха, Филишевоска, Кавина, Халаим, Барахат, Ной, Смех, Каренишуа, Маки, Гейна, Ной, Дагейна, Брахман, 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 просто, Эл, Шмет, Филас, Мотом, Нехом, Кейн, Рейка, Мотшевина, Еда Шемет, Филас, Колтевра, Батоди, Ной, Шемет, Фила, Зер, Нугейн, Гаш, Построил, 8 шеей, Оэсэ, Зер, Десеха, Вишей, Строил, 8 Гахав, Став Бороса, на ты Бороса, Тамида, Мидас, Строил, Меха, Тахтейна, Инель, Лишук, Брахман, Барахатоди, Ной, Ахилахейну, Лахеви, Сена, Явы, Йовы, Гив, Райот, Шомы, Визокер, Випокой Зокер, Закренеем, Гнеем, Язык, Машев, Дадах, Зикрем, Шалаем, Кочиков, Зикрем, Колдаху, Строили, Конеши, Лутей, Лахейна, Хетрахам, Михаем, Тоем, Джон Бием, Рошкойдыша, Захрейна, Мой Лахейна, Вили Тейва, Латейна, Вили Броха, Вишейна, Вили Хайм Тейвен, Вишул Брахман, Суханен, Брахман Лейна, Вишейна, Киев Лека, Киев Киев Лейна, Брахман, Захизейна, Нейн, Вишуха, Вистейн, Брахман, Брахатоди, Ной, Амах, Лешки, Нос, Литин, Рухатоди, Ной, Атейшин, Полкон, Изделис, Зим, Шолом, Той, Уроха, Хайм, Хайм, Рахам, Лейна, Полшола, Неха, Варфина, Вина, Пилона, Капот, Верха, Неха, Кива, Нахна, Сапуана, Нагрена, Торис, Хайм, Вевет, Хесл, Тох, Уроха, Рахам, Хайм, Шолом, Изделис, Неха, Хайм, Строил, Вахалейс, Полшов, Вишнемеха, Рухатоди, Ной, Амборек, Сам, Строил, Вашолем, Изгадывай, Скада, Шмираба, Ялмар, Юрик, Руси, Новых Махус, Ясный, Крутон, Который Мшихан, Михаил, Мейх, Михаил, Духовный Строил, Бабула, Визм, Тори, Вим, Ромейн, Главным Торбекосовец, Приросовец, Косвенных, Моса, Дамиром, Йома, Вим, Ромейн. Скалу сложил музын, духовный строил, Лукалима, Лукан, Дичной, Вим, Ромейн. Ейш, Номара, Вимшмай, Хампел, Ваню, Строил, Вим, Ромейн. Если что мы время я сначала война устроил, Вим, Ромейн. Алейна Шубек, Ладина Una favor en la guerra, una vez que amó, yo que quiero una favor, cosa que se deseja, no hay una favor, ونعمل وقال أنما خلقه خارج ويوم فيها ما يقدش ما يقدر.
Amém. Amém. Amém.
Mark, soon as most of my him, what believe it, one convention of our health hair. The kind of an extreme record of our coolest of special Charlotte, they have a land summer. And I can face the man, seek to have the hair of the elder.
Dangerous history today. Oh, Schäfer. It's only a minute, so. Oh, like chilling. Today's Jewish history. Kinim, the plague of Kinim, the third plague of lice, took place today. Rosh Hashanah. So that's not Jewish history, right? That's Jewish history. That's not Jewish history. Egyptian. I don't know. And today is also the beginning of, it's considered Rosh Hashanah for Meiser Behema, for hyping animals. With the way the year cycle works, it's from Rosh Hashanah. That's that. Tonight is the Beis Elul is when Rabbi Yosef Cairo completed the Orach Chaim Shulchan Aruch. He completed it in 1555 on Beis Elul. So that's when Shulchan Aruch was completed. 7 minutes here. All right. So we're holding Hilchos Rosh Hashanah exactly. We did the Hilchos Laws of Elul. Now we're holding Laws of Rosh Hashanah. exactly 30 days before the Yom Tov, we're supposed to start learning about the Yom Tov, so it's not perfect. Some people have a custom that Rosh Hashanah and Kippur, all the davening, they daven a little bent over to show that we're humble in front of Hashem. Shulchan Aruch doesn't say we should do it or we shouldn't do it. This is some people have that custom. However, he says if you're going to take on that custom, you got to be careful. There's certain parts of davening that we go like this, Baruch Atah, like Baruch Atah, right at the beginning of the or Maidim Anachnu Lach, we bow down for. And if you're bent the whole time, then how do you do that? So it says if you're going to bend, if you're going to take on that custom, just make sure that a little before that you get back up straight so that you could do. Before you take on extra custom, do what's proper. What's proper is if you do Baruch Atah like that, then you gotta make sure you do that. Some people are accustomed to daven a little louder during these days. Maybe they think Hashem is hard of hearing. I don't know.
Maybe you're going to hear them better.
Share better. So he says you have to be careful. Because you have to be careful. When it comes to silent mitzvah, you have to be silent, first of all. Second of all, you're not supposed to, when it comes to those times, you're not supposed to annoy anybody next to you. It's everybody's davening. You're not the only one in the room. Other people davening. If you're davening yourself is one thing, but if you're davening together with other people, you gotta be wary of other people. Maybe people are interested in hearing your davening about, but maybe not. So you gotta take it into calculation. Just think about the bigger picture. The main thing is, he says, make sure to say every single word correctly if you're davening. You want to down a little slower, okay? But make sure to do it proper. It says you raise your voice a little bit, okay, it's not a big deal also. A little bit. It's not too much. Reminded the story of the I think it was of Yonis and Eibshitz. So the priest used to always bother him. And when the priest comes to him and tells him, he says, I have a few problems with you guys. He says, first of all, why is the shul always dirty? Why is the shul always dirty? He says, by then, in their place of worship, it's always nice and clean. And then he says, you guys daven so loud. He says, by them, it's nice. Everything is not screaming. You guys are davening loud. And then he says, the worst thing is the funerals, he says. He says, go to one of the priest said, go to one of our funerals, nice flowers, nice music. It's nice, it's respectful. But you guys, it's not. No flowers, it's not nice. So Yonis and Eibshitz answered him. He said, listen, about being clean. He says, listen, your God has a mother, clean up after. Our God has no mother to clean up after. So he says, you have a young God, so you don't have to daven loud. You have an old God, so we have to daven loud. He says about the funerals, he says the truth is you're right. I like yours better. Right. So the whole year we say Hakel HaKadosh at the end of the third bracha, Shmoneh Esrei Baruch Atah Hashem Hakel HaKadosh, right? But between Rosh Hashanah until through Yom Kippur, we say Hamelech HaKadosh. The same thing in the middle of davening. We usually say Melech Tzedakah Mishpat, and during this time we say Hamelech Mishpat. What happens if you made a mistake? Like it's customary over here, we make mistakes. You don't make mistakes. We always make mistakes. Oh, I forgot. We forget. Yeah, we're humans. We forget these things. So Shulchan Aruch is written for us, so we forget. So, why did you forget Hamelech HaKadosh? You so used to saying Hakel HaKadosh, you forgot. So he says, if you remember right away, no big deal. Remember right away. Same thing with Hamelech Mishpat. You remember right away? No, right. You fix it and that's it. But what happens if you don't remember right away? You start the next bracha. So if you started the next bracha, you gotta go back from Hakel HaKadosh. You said Hakel HaKadosh, and you start Adafan Al Vas. Next bracha, you gotta go all the way back to the beginning. Then start over.
You just stop right there in the middle.
You stop right there in the middle. Stop where you are. You go back to the beginning, and you start again. However, however, by Hamelach HaMishpat, if you get a Hamelach HaMishpat, same. Hamelach HaMishpat, then you don't have to go back to the beginning. Why? Because you're already mentioning Hashem being king. Because you're saying Melech, it's not HaMishpat, because you already mentioned the fact that Hashem is king, so you don't have to go back. You said it already. So, yeah.
The same during the repetition.
The same thing during repetition. Chaz during repetition, he says Hakel HaKadosh, and he continues to have the Nas. Let's go back all the way to the beginning. Not just that, he does the Kedusha over. The whole Kedusha we do over. It's he says here. Even Kedusha he goes over. Afilo Shliach Tzir V'Chazaras Afila, Tzarech Lachs to the Rosh. Tzarech Laimar Kedusha Hashem. He said again, say Kedusha again. Is that the reason? Is that the reason? He says it because according to some opinions, it's considered bracha achas. It's one bracha. What happens if during the year, let's say right now, we learned about Hamelach HaKadosh, and we said Hamelach HaKadosh on mistake. Tonight, by Mary, we say Hamelach HaKadosh on mistake. Hakel HaKadosh, right? You gotta go back to the beginning again? Oh, what do you think? You make a mistake tonight. And instead of saying Hakel HaKadosh, you go and say you're going to take Hamelach HaKadosh. Because we were just learning about it. So, you make a mistake, you don't have to go back. During the year, then you have to go back. It's not a big deal. Just during these 10 days where we want to really show Hashem how we cherish His kingship over us. So during that time, we make it a point to say Hamelach. But if we've made a mistake tonight and said Hamelach, no big deal. King's in the field. Hamelach Basada anyway. King's in the field during the time, no big deal. On Friday night, so we do Magirava. So over there also, Hakel HaKadosh Nikamo. There also we switch it for Hamelech HaKadosh Nikamo. What happens if you made a mistake over there? You said Hakel HaKadosh over there. So if you remember right away, you remember, then you fix it. If you don't remember right away, you let it go. No, we don't go back to that. No. Shemana, you got to go back. Over here, you don't have to go back. What happens? There's other things we add in the davening. You know, like Zachrino L'chaim or Mincha Maariv. Right? We say Fe'chaim B'Racha V'Shalom. So what happens if you get those? If you remember right away, then go back to it. If you don't remember right away, forget about it. Continue davening. You don't go back to the beginning. At the end of Shemana Esrei, so we say Aseh Shalom. Instead of Aseh Shalom, we say Aseh HaShalom. And same thing in Kaddish, during the Rosh Hashanah before we say Aseh HaShalom Yirma'ah. But in benching we don't. In benching we also say, before Yom Hashanah we say Aseh Shalom, we don't say Aseh HaShalom. I never figured out why. Anybody hear a reason why? If you do it by yourself, you down by yourself, you also say Aseh Shalom. Which one that's right? I don't know the reason. I would say that if you're supposed to switch it, then you always, if you're singing, you say Aseh HaShalom Yirma'ah. If you switch it, you switch it. Anyway, it's not the way it is. They didn't ask Rabbi Yosef Cairo didn't ask my opinion, nor did the Ramah, nor did the Gansfried. Anyway, they didn't ask my opinion, so we just stick with whatever they say. Okay, so and therefore what? I think just the first part is there. The first part is there. Moshe Rabbeinu only authored the first part. The second part is authored by Yeshua. That's when we got the Aretz. Yeshua, once Yeshua conquered the land, then we say Al Haaretz Al Mazin. Before Yeshua, we didn't have the land. Right. We do it the whole year. Yeah. Of course, no. Hey, how you doing? Yom Hashishi. Okay, but why? Okay, I understand. But hey, whatever. So anyway, find the reason. Let us know. Meyer, let's do Meyer.
Tonight, Hershey, I'm a Canadian Ukraine, sure, I'm all I see the breakfast tonight. Tonight, Hershey, I'm a Canadian Ukraine. Tonight, Hershey, I'm a Canadian Ukraine. Tonight, Hershey, I'm a Canadian Ukraine. He's got all these got a Shemera Babe. The Almighty Rakus of Nikmakus, the Yasma, kind of Karmishife, the Kayakam, the Kanako Bishisra, but Osman Kari Vimaramen. The Hish may Rafu, the Rafu, my very Sabbath, it's very some of these also, the Saturday, this house, maybe good Shabri. The Alam, Provocasa Bishiras, which is Praso Nakamasa, I mean, the Navi Maramen. Baraku Rasa deny him Bayra, Barak and then Bayra, the Alam Bar, Katadina, and him out very long. Maria, and if you like, I'm not being in the night. Nice switch my Barakata, Dona, Hamari, Ravim, obviously, I'm based Shaw, I'm not up to term. Him Kayane, there came in, I'm like, give him a Valila. The Vasco was for many years on Barakata, Dona. Shema, Yisrael, Yahweh. You have to ace it now. How could the call before me? How you have room? I Hashem. Okay, it's I am. You go back. She not going to make it. You got to have them. She took a second. The back there. You have to have the neck. She told me us on your jacket. Yes, she first be neck. So come on, Mrs. Pesaka. Be sure. Now you'll hear from MS. I'm going to cause this for Carmeline. The Makusai, Brasanki Lola, Hamusha, and the Astral, under Sharp and Karaba, Vimraku. Nikamaka, Madina, Nikamaka, there's nurses, Maku, Skara, Banaka, Became Examinations, Alien, the Emerald. Mark, if I didn't say, we go there, Hasak Menu, Parakatadina, oh, Yisrael, Pashkivena, Vinoshon. Mishmar Sasina, they not friends, show me out of the oil, Kyoshman Masalina Wacha, Parakatadina, Shomer Sama Yisrael, Skada Viskada, Shmerabo, Yama, the Barkis of Niklaku said, Yats Makrakana, the Karmishikai, the Kayakan, the Kanaka Visishara, but Oz Makari, Vimaramin, Heshme, Rabba Mibaira, the other Mama, Spike, we saw someone gets not say, we saw Visa, Lashman, Good Shepherd. Let me cover Casa Bishira, such as Pass Nakamasa, I mean, Vimaram. Skadavis Skadash Meraba.
Amen.
Yom the Rakis of Nikmakus, Yasma for kind of a Karmashik.
Amen.
The Kayek and the Mekan of the Khabesi Shah. Carlos Mankari from Ramen.
Amen. Ishmi Rabba,
Heshme Rabbi, Rafael Mamai, Shabaki, Sparks from Visasa, Visalash, Mediku Chabrik.
Amen.
Yelim Kabakasa Bishara, such as Pass when Hakamasa, Damin Yamavi Merame.
Amen.
The bosses was on the Kabisha, Kamohain, to be shrine Merame.
Amen.
Heshme Rabbi Mincha Maariv, the kind of Malay, got very sharp in Merame.
Amen.
Shanti Maima, P.S. Shaw, and the Lane got very sharp in Merame.
Amen.
Wait, what's up there? I'm not going to. Yeah,
it's made of it.
Benamar, Benamaku Kolaris, Bemahidina Yachadish, Mayachad. Iskadal, Iskadash, Meraba, Bioma, Zebra, Firuse, Biamlik, Makuse, Biasmak, Prakane, the Karen, Shiche, the Kaye, Kol, Yametan, the Kaye, the Kolis, Israel, Gala, Bisman, Kari, Bimarame, Yeshme, times of Malay, Marketing, so there's also my look, make it man given Shabar about there. I kind of an action restaurant where who's like a special trial take away them term as Shamar. And I can pick some on and seek to you to tell the idea. Skadash, Meraba, the Alma, Zebra, Seria, Nigma, Seria, Smak, Rakane, Karen, Shihe, the Kaya, the Kaya, the Holy Israel, Gala, Mari,
Let's do whoever wants to do the mitzvah of Mincha Maariv. Sit down for a second. Stay together. The last night, tomorrow morning, the last morning. Stay together. Tomorrow morning, 8:40. Huh?
You'll be doing. What time you want to drive?
I'm sending my car by a truck. I've seen one. I'm saying goodbye. See you today. Huh? 700. Yeah. I offered you. You said you would. Remember I asked you? You weren't listening.
Thank you very much.
You would have drove it? You would have drove it.
I hope it's helpful.
Yeah, Rosa,
Some places very subtle. But helpful. Very good. Go to. All right. Thank you, bearing me in mind.
What?
This
This is for the office.
I gave it. I did my sleep.
Me too. Wow. Yeah. Put that for the office.
I know, I just think it's, I was doing funeral, and
Sorry.
I was running, I was. Sometimes you gotta deal on the spot. Yeah,
Put out the candles.
yeah, for sure. Huh?
The only.
Crazy. But now I'm running late. Red?
Gotta go down more. Yeah. It's so hard for me to do it. Huh? It's like, I ain't gonna look up. Anyway, you're on. Did you get your 10 million yet?
No, not yet.
If you want
Still
to
waiting
listen
for
to
you
my
now.
plan, he likes it.